Good morning. It is the 14th day, pretty much the final day. Tomorrow is just a travel day, so we're getting up at 4 to get to the airport by 5 so that we can check into our flight, which starts loading at 6:30, and then we fly out to Barcelona, where we then exchange flights for another flight to go to London. And then we wait in London, going from Terminal 5 to Terminal 1, I believe, or vice versa, something like that. And then from London back to San Francisco. And so we're traveling literally tomorrow from 4 a.m. Spanish time to 7 p.m. American time, but it's all the same day, which sucks. So there's quite a bit of traveling there. I plan on sleeping a lot, particularly because I'm not feeling well. But we are sitting here at Serafina. It's a cafe that's literally next door to our hostel. It's pretty hipster, it's pretty nice. We got some ham and cheese sandwiches, croissants, and Lynn got a sponge cake. A couple cups of tea, and a cup of coffee, of course, right? I'm sure you can guess who got the coffee. And we're just beginning our day here. It's pretty chill, pretty easy. It's like 10:15 right now in the morning because we decided that there's not that much to do today. Really, the only thing that we're trying to do is to go to the palace, which that will start at 4 to 6. That's the free time. Might as well go then. And other than that, we're just going to be walking around a park or two and kind of stepping around outside. Don't know how much walking we're going to be able to do because I'm not feeling so well, so we'll catch up again later. Yeah, so I'll probably check back in once we get to the main park. All right.
This is Plaza de las Canalajes. Either way, it's really pretty around here. So, I don't know what building that is, but it's surrounded by tons of police, and it's very nice. It says that the doors open 2nd and 3rd of December. That is a very cool building. I like it a lot.
Alright, so we are at the Retiro Park walking around. There are tons of plants here, I guess you could say, as well as kind of these cool structures, palaces and whatnot inside the park. It's freezing. We're just gonna walk around a bit, see what we can see, try to kill some time. Probably go get a cup of coffee after this, and then work our way down towards the palace that we weren't able to see yesterday. It's really good, totally worth walking through, totally worth fighting the cold to see. Alright, check back in a moment.
This is at the top of the fountain when we first entered the park. And it just keeps going. It's pretty awesome. Absolutely adorable dogs around here. I like playing music in the park. It totally makes sense though. Wow, it's freezing. I can't imagine why people would want to go on a boat. I think I have to feed the ducks now. Time to do that.
Alright, we're still at the park. It's about noon now, so we've been here for a little while. We just went to the Glass Palace, which was pretty fantastic. You do have an art installation inside the Glass Palace, so you could spend some time there, I guess, checking out that little art installation. No videotaping allowed, unfortunately, but really what it was they had this porous stone and they had water underneath it that would seep up in the shapes of the names of the victims of refugees who drowned on the way over to Spain via their boats. Yeah, now we're just looking at some other kind of art installations inside the park, water fountains, and we are making our way to lunch. So, alright, we'll check back in a moment here.
We seem to have come to a place that has a water mill of some sort, but anyways, there's tons of plants underneath that are growing because the sunlight hits it and water just comes from the fountain and waters it. So we're here at the Royal Palace. It's actually closed, but the armory is open for exhibition, so it costs €5 to get in. We were extremely lucky with a very generous museum person. So yeah, this is the inside courtyard of the palace. One of the cooler things is the absolutely beautiful view from the palace that looks over the rest of Madrid. So the palace is built topish of a hill almost, which would make sense as you would imagine. But the view, it won't be beaten by the tower view, but it is still nice nonetheless because it looks over a lot of the natural part, so like parks and whatnot. And let's take a look. Really nice lady. It's kind enough to give us free tickets. And we told her that we are from the United States because they have to ask you where you're from. And other people I know who had said other answers had to pay €5. And I just waited and pulled aside and wanted to make sure everything was fine, and it worked out. These are the royal bedchambers decorations that they had. They're really, really ornate.
Alright, so we went to the palace. It was closed. And then we found out that there was this free section that you could go to, which was actually €5 for any non-European, but was free for any EU member. We actually got quite lucky. They just let us in. We weren't really allowed to film in there. We didn't know that prior to going in, so I do have some footage of us in the palace. It was pretty cool. We are walking back to the hotel right now, and we stopped off at a kebab place for Mom because she was hungry. Got a couple cups of coffee and some tea and doner kebab so that Mom could try it out. And then we went into the street, actually. That's where we're at right now. So that's it for Madrid. We're pretty much done. It's about 6:30ish. Now it's just time to go home, get ready for bed, really. I guess there's dinner at 8 o'clock, but we have to get up at 4 a.m. in order to make our flight in the morning. So we'll check back in probably at dinner time. All right, cool. All right, welcome back. We are currently at the hotel getting ready for bed, taking showers and such so that we can go to sleep. We do have an early start tomorrow at 4 a.m. as I mentioned earlier. We just got back from dinner. It's probably about, I want to say 10 o'clock and 11 actually. Wow. It's about 11 o'clock. So we had dinner a little late. We just got kind of lost in what we were doing. Mom wanted to get paella as the last meal here in Spain, really, and so we went to a place called Doritos, and we were able to get some kind of cool stuff. There was this potatoes and a spicy mayonnaise that they first served us, and then potatoes and beef stew, a fried eggplant dish, which that was amazing. Not that the beef stew was bad, that was good too. And then we got the paella, which that was also really good. We just got the traditional paella, so we were able to get a little bit of seafood, a little bit of chicken, and I think some sausage as well as the rest of the dish. And it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't the best dish that we've had here or the best restaurant we've had, but it was definitely a good way to finish off the trip here in Spain. And I would say, I guess technically I topped it off with a café con leche, a coffee with milk, and that was not bad either. But being that time is running out and we have a 4 a.m. call time, I am going to go ahead and end this bad boy here for day 14, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Day 15 is pretty crazy, so let's see. Maybe I'll be back in 5 hours. All right, cool. Until the next vid.
So we've made it to Jardins del Buen Retiro, Puerta de Felipe IV. Well, we have made it to the main park, or at least a very large park. I'm excited because there's going to be a lot of geocaches here. But yeah, no, really cool place. Check it out. We're entering the center of the gardens, and there are brainy looking trees and a really cool statue dedicated to Jacinto Benavente. Really cool place. I like it. Oh, she's holding a mask. I get it.